Do we want to go with stabs, shivs, or penetrate for this new guy?
Penetrate might be too long.
Yeah, penetrate. Crazy name, really.
Yeah, fitting, but I think stabs.
So Shanks 2.0 comes to Elbaf. Black lightning and all. The giants are unbeknownst to this, to our knowledge, right? We see the black lightning, then we see the giants. Nobody's reacting. So these guys are here incognito mode. Literally, they're wearing cloaks. Like they're wearing black cloaks, man. Do you think the giants will realize that they're here, or do you think these guys will go like, under everybody's noses because they're coming during a party?
I mean, coming during the party is the best time because it seemed like the giants they party hard.
Yeah.
And so them not hearing anything, I kind of get it, I guess.
Do you think Luffy will notice? Because Luffy he realized that Saturn showed up, right? Saturn showed up, yeah. Magic circle, black lightning. He said, "Holy hell, what is this?" Even Jinbei and Zoro reacted. Like, do you think they're gonna react to these guys here, or do you think they're too far away to notice them right now? Because Elbaf is big.
I think they should know. Now, will they? I think initially Luffy won't recognize Shanks or Stabs. He's gonna think, "Oh, Shanks." Then here comes Shanks with his blade, trying to cut Luffy's head off, and of course Zoro steps in the way, and it's like, "Nobody attacks my captain."
Yeah, you're not red hair. You are red ponytail.
Like, I don't know who you are. You know? Yeah, I think for Luffy and them, they probably get fooled. I mean, Luffy getting tricked by people is not, especially for a gag, it's not a big problem. But like, I think you have Shanks now. You can play with Shanks the way that, or Stabs the way you don't play with Shanks, without any real sacrifice to the narrative. From that perspective, it's just like, I have a red-haired guy that looks just like Shanks. What can I do with him?
Yeah, let's have fun.
And there we go. Just trying to have fun.
All the crazy matchups that people have been envisioning for years, Zoro versus Shanks or Stabs, like let's see a Mihawk run back. Let's see Luffy versus Shanks. Like we can do it with this guy.
Stabs versus S-Hawk.
Stabs versus S-Hawk. S-Hawk is dead, dude. Like S-Hawk was... The only reason S-Hawk is still alive right now is because we didn't know how to hurt him and because they're Seraphim. Like, bro. Yeah, if Zoro told Rob Lucci and the gang like how to hurt the Seraphim a lot earlier, they would have been done with. Like, Stabs is going to destroy the Seraphim. If he's anything like Shanks, right? We're assuming he has like the same power level as Shanks. I bet it's going to be a little bit different, but I mean, he looks like Shanks. He's probably got the Fagarland blood. He's got the black magic circle. Like, he's shown us enough, in my opinion, to say that he is going to be like a top tier fighter. There's no way he isn't. Like, imagine if this guy's a weakling wearing Shanks' face. That would be insane. That'd be insane.
What's considered weak? What character is considered weak?
Considered weak. I'd say like a... For him. Like a Toby Roppo level character.
Toby Roppo level character.
I think at the bare minimum, he's going to be like around Admiral tier.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's going to be around there. I think he's Admiral caliber. I mean, I think in general, like you have a lot that you can use. Well, and a lot being like, there's going to be some biases because of Shanks and that connection. But yeah, I think probably slightly above the Admirals, in between that gap between, Admiral and
the real Shanks.
Yonko. Yeah. I don't think you can give him, maybe, I don't know, maybe he might have more impressive techniques than Shanks, but I'm
gonna hide that for now.
Yeah.
I feel that. We need more from him. All we have so far is the magic circle, the black lightning, and the Shanks tax, really.
Yeah, Shanks tax is big though. That's a big tax.
I mean, Garling, my God. Gorosei? I don't know, man. That's crazy.
It's a lot of pull.
The Fagarland tax is like, it's the best tax in the series. It's like right there next to the Monkey D tax.
It is.
It's not higher.
And now they got a nice roster now with three of them. So
yeah. So with this character, why do you think Oda is hiding the left side of his face? Do you think it's because he also has a scar like Shanks? Do you think it's because he doesn't have the scar and he just wants to play with us a little bit more? Or do you think he is the man with burn scars? Maybe there's a burn scar in that left eye. Like what are your thoughts on this?
Burn scars would be cool, but what it made me think of is God Valley. where there just two babies and Roger just saw one and picked up the cutest one, left the other one to die. You know, like,
I don't think Roger knew, right? Like he opened a treasure chest and Shanks was just in there. Like they were all kind of shocked.
Right. So like, what do you think is a possibility? Like this other baby was like next to the chest or something, and he was just like, "Oh, what the fuck is the kid doing here?" You know, because it seemed like they came in a set. You know, twins.
Yeah, maybe it was like a chest right beside it, and they just didn't have enough room to put on the ship. Or maybe they're like fleeing too fast and they just couldn't pick this one up. It reminds me of a little bit of a Yakuza plot line. Because in Yakuza, something similar happens where there's two babies in a locker and they can only pick one. And it's like, like maybe that's what happened here. Like the babies got swapped.
Two babies in a locker?
Yeah, that's like a little bit of a spoiler for the Yakuza series, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it's interesting. Well, something that I also thought of, and this is going to sound stupid, but I want you to bear with me for a minute, Brago. I don't think the Giants or Luffy will realize that Stabs is here for a while, at least from this initial showing in the Black Lightning, because they're wearing cloaks. I think that this cloak suppresses their hockey or like their presence a little bit, which sounds a little bit ridiculous, but I feel like there have been some Harry Potter themes in the past couple of chapters, and with this chapter too, with the Owl Library. And like the biology teacher, like it feels like we're getting very Harry Potter-esque. And then we had that color spread where we had like the Straw Hats riding brooms playing Quidditch. I'm like, yo, like this could be like the One Piece version of like a cloak of invisibility. But instead of making them invisible, it just suppresses their presence. Like maybe they can't sniff out like their sense because of this. Like, oh, like I don't sense any weird hockey. Because Luffy, he sensed Aramaki right away, right? Shanks sent hockey to Aramaki and Luffy was like, oh, like that was familiar. Like,
right.
Even though this guy's far away, Luffy and the gang should be able to sense him. So we got to do something to where like these guys are still incognito mode.
Okay, I like the cloak. I like that cloak idea, concealing your presence. The fact that it sent two people, this isn't a war or an attack on Elbaf.
No.
Covert operation. Now, for Saturn, when he summoned the other Gorosei, or summoned himself even, you know, it had like hockey emanating throughout the area. Could they control how much gets used? You know, could that happen? But I think right now it's infiltration to collect something that was of utmost importance. Maybe they find out that Loki didn't really eat the devil fruit or something like that, and so they try to get the national treasure. But just sending two people, I don't know who they think they are, the Akatsuki. You know,
it's kind of cool though, man. I love the Akatsuki.
I love the Akatsuki, but the Akatsuki, they were tried and true.
They were.
You know?
They were
tried and true. So like this duo got to give me something to believe in, like even with this girl.
Dude, the designs are enough to believe it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a design guy. I look at Shanks, Spanks, Thanks, Banks, Danks, whatever you want to call them, and I look at this girl. They look great, bro. With the girl, you can see like knight armor kind of peeking out too. It's a fire design, bro.
She looks like from Smash Brothers.
She does.
Sheik.
Oh, because of the bandages.
Yeah,
I could see that. She kind of looks like she has that Lilith type of hair.
Yeah. But you know, we're gonna find out more about this person. Somebody said Sanji's gonna be used as a hype tool.
What does that even mean? Like they're gonna beat Sanji?
They're just gonna use Sanji to make them make this girl look good. Because you know Sanji can't fight back.
I don't think the Sanji hype tool works for women. Because like he can't, like you said, he can't fight back. Like if Sanji lost like Bluegrass on Egget Island, like we can't even hold that against him because it's like, I mean, he can't fight.
I guess this is true. It's still unfortunate just how like Sanji's name gets sullied, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, even like in Jump Force, the video game, like Sanji can't do any damage to women characters. So like it's effectively bad to run Sanji in your team.
That's how it was on Burning Blood too.
It's a mechanic that makes sense in verse, but it doesn't work for video games.
Yeah, I think it's a situation where that should only work in like offline gameplay.
Or like you toggle it on or off.
Yeah, online it should work.
Yeah. Like imagine like hopping online and you're fighting a Boa Hancock and you just automatically lose. It's like, damn, dude, that sucks.
Yeah. That's weird.
Get deranked.
Weird. Let's balance it a little bit. Let's balance it.
So what do you think these guys are here for?
If we're assuming the man with the burn scars here could be for him.
Okay.
right? If they get the final poneglyph, that could help bolster them a lot. I know the Marines were talking about possibly creating a pirate crew or something like that. But I think generally they're here for something that maybe Loki was after. Like, do they really have something that can bring forth Ragnarok? And so I think this is a covert mission to retrieve something. I don't think they want to be seen. So it has to be something that makes sense for like the end of the world. I mean, could it have some ties to Lucia? But I think this is meant to just be quick in, quick out.
Yeah.
Which it won't. I don't think it will be.
So I know we don't have enough information to go off of, but my crackpot theory right now is that they're after Mosa.
Okay, so who the hell is Mosa, you think?
Mosa is a character that's in hiding. Mosa also has the honorific, I believe, and that presumably means that they're a duke or somebody of high standing. So it's like if there's somebody of high standing here in Elbaf, but they haven't been seen or they're getting bored or they haven't seen Loki in a long time, then that means that they're in hiding. So I think that Shanks, or I don't even know what to call this guy, Stabs, and the girl Holy Knight, they're here to find Mosa and maybe assassinate him because Mosa witnessed a traumatizing event. I think Mosa knows something about either the world government, the Holy Knights, or what's going on here in Elbaf, and these guys are being sent here to assassinate him or her. I talked about Harry Potter earlier and how like these are cloaks of invisibility. You know, we had the color spread with Luffy as a wizard. And then we have the Owl Library that's kind of like Gryffindor and, you know, Harry Potter. And it's like, dude, what if Mosa is hiding in, this is going to sound insane, but like a chamber of secrets inside the academy? I know. But here's another thing too, right?
Do we have Moan and Myrtle in there?
Yeah, Moaning Mosa. That's what we're going to name him. The Owl Library is mysterious. We don't know why the books are getting larger. I think this could be due to a devil fruit because in One Piece Film Z, there was a character that had the Mosa Mosa no Mi, which is Mosa Mosa is like a sound effect of things growing or vines growing. It's like what if Mosa has like some kind of like enlargement devil fruit, and that's why only the books here in this library are getting bigger. I think Mosa could be like the former principal of the academy, or maybe like another teacher that's hiding out, or somebody that just disappeared. That's kind of my understanding right now.
Interesting one.
Yeah, it's a long really thought train. One. It's a lot of different, you know, suspensions of disbelief in this theory, but I mean that's all I got to go off of right now.
Like just even how Loki is speaking, it just feels like, you know, this person is, like you said, female. I like that. I like that idea, for sure. I think obviously this person is going to be a lot more important than we thought. Also, did this convince you that Loki's not the final or even going to be an antagonist in Elbaf?
I don't think so. I mean, whenever I thought of Loki beforehand, I always thought he was going to be more of like an anti-hero. Like I never saw him as a real villain because it just doesn't seem like it, right? Like he seems almost too evil. Like that's his trope. So I think Loki is not going to be the main villain. I think we will work with him to take down the Holy Knights or something of the sort. Because he calls himself the Sun God. Like if he is the Sun God or if he thinks he is, then theoretically he should be on our side and help fight the world government. Maybe. But yeah, I mean, like Moses says that he's kind-hearted.
Right. And Luffy didn't say that, but he kind of did.
Yeah, Luffy knows people's true nature, right? If Loki really was a bad guy, I don't think Luffy would make a deal with him. Like, sure, Loki says some crazy things, but even Moses says, yeah, you say some insane things, man, but I know, like, in between those words, you're kind of nice.
A streak of kindness beneath the surface. I've noticed beneath the surface. I've noticed that more and more recently. So, you know, whatever reason. I mean, I like it. You know, him having a prototypical just like bad guy look was kind of like,
yeah, but I mean, what does this mean for a kid, bro? Like Loki is stealing all the kids' his gimmicks, bro. What does this mean for what does this mean for all your 10 kid videos, bro? Come on. You have like 10 videos talking about how kid's gonna make a comeback, but I mean, we have kid in Elbaf already, man. Do we need another kid?
Kid is Mosa without memories, okay?
Yeah, but Mosa's actually just used this kid Just hiding
All
out.
Kid remembers is like the basically just him fucking just getting destroyed by Shanks, or he's not gonna remember much at the end of the day. And so he remembers getting devastated, and that's it. So he has
traumatic
PTSD,
events.
right? He just remembers a traumatic event, and so now he's talking to Loki about his issues, and he thinks his name is Mosa. You know,
He has a split personality now.
Yeah, bro.
It's like a Cavendish and Hakuba.
Bro.
No, bro, it's not gonna happen. I think Kid's gonna make a comeback, but he's not Mosa. There's no way. We can't do Kid like that.
Okay, let's explore real quick. Is there any chance Mosa could be like a little sister?
No. I don't think so.
He said we grew to become friends.
They grew to become friends over the Denden Mushi. So they've been talking for at least like maybe 6-ish years ever since Loki got here. I don't think it's a little sister.
This is like a prison bae.
Yeah, like a prison pen pal.
Prison pen pal. It's like some chick that likes bad boys. It's like, oh, Loki. And it just started talking to him. And then, you know, they started developing a friendship.
Yeah.
And kind of just going from there.
Here's a good one.
Know,
is Mosa
cool.
a giant? And by extension, is Mosa the person we saw off the coast of Elbaf?
No, because it's definitely a woman, I think. Says even now when I think about it, I can't stop the trembling. And it's just like
Just the word choices. And then plus if you look at the transponder snail, it also has eyelashes.
Right. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, it's got eyelashes.
I just about to say that. So like at this point, like I think it's a woman.
Okay.
I think it's a woman.
I like that.
Hopefully it's not Pringle. Not Pringle.
Yeah, you said Pringle, and I was like, wait, who's he talking about? I just kind of went along with it, to be honest. I was supportive. Who's
Ripley?
Pringle? Oh, Ripley. Oh, that's who. How do you get Ripley and Pringles mixed up? One of them's like a delicious snack, the other one is a snack.
I was just thinking about some Pringles, bro, and it's just like stuck.
It just happened. Yeah, I understand.
Ripley. No, I think how Oda's like playing this is great, especially with Loki and Mosa, because he's adding more character to Loki. I definitely no longer think that he is he's gonna be the antagonist. It could be like you said, an anti-hero, somebody that's somewhat neutral, that's fighting against both parties, fighting against Stabs, fighting against Luffy. But at the end of the day, I think he's 1000% misunderstood. I don't know if he got framed, but like one of my thought processes was like, do they have a Danzo type character here? You know, where it's just like the guy that supported the king, but really he didn't agree with the king. And, you know, the king got railroaded, and then Loki kind of took the brunt of it, you know, because like we said, Loki is somebody that got introduced like Zoro, like got kind of strung up, and we know Zoro didn't do what they said he did. So for Loki, it's kind of the same way. And I think Luffy not helping him is an indication of that. So I think Loki's innocent, man. I'm with Luffy. Go get the key.
Me too. And then plus, like, there's a lot of king like regicide plot lines that are conspiracies, like Otohime, right? Otohime wanted freedom for the fishmen. She wanted fishmen to go to the surface and, you know, live with the humans. And then boom, she was assassinated by Hody Jones. And then for the longest time, they didn't know what the hell happened. Hody Jones framed it on somebody else. He framed it on a human. And then there's the King Riku thing with Dressrosa, where, you know, Doflamingo came in and stopped the evil king from killing his citizens. And it's like, wait, that didn't happen. Like, what's going on? I think Loki does fall into that camp where he just took the blame for whoever actually killed King Harold. And it might have been the Holy Knights, right? We know the Holy Knights can literally pop into the castle. Like, how'd they get here? Are they off the coast of Elbaf? Did somebody summon them? Is their teleportation just that cracked? There's a lot of crazy ass questions, man.
Is that why that's why Loki called Shanks a coward?
Maybe he knows that Shanks and this guy are two different people, but maybe he just calls Shanks a coward because the image, right? They look the same.
Yeah. Also, big deal.
What's up?
Whitebeard?
Oh yeah, the Whitebeard scar. I feel like that could be it.
He said, every time I see that face, those scars ache.
He could still be talking about Garling because they all kind of look similar, right? We saw Garling, we're like, okay, come on. Like, that's, we know who that is, right?
He could, but
this makes sense too. They both make sense. Which makes you wonder, man, like, how much did Whitebeard know? Like, Whitebeard knows that this guy exists? Like, is this common knowledge? Does Mihawk know? Because Mihawk is like, yo, like Shanks is a one-armed has-been, you know, I don't want to fight a guy with only one arm. It's like, well, Mihawk, I mean, your guy's right here. I mean, he even has the same sword as Shanks, right? We don't know if it's Griffin, but I mean, he has a sword with the handle and everything and the guard.
Oh, his sword name is Door.
Oh, Griffin Door. Okay, I was about to say, like, where are you going with that? Yeah, Griffin and Door. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so if this guy has a transformation like the Gorosei, what do you think it is? Or do you think he doesn't have one?
Transformation. If it's not a Griffin, that's already Shanks. What could this be? Maybe like, since like he's the darker version, like an Australian bat. Australian
bat. That's so specific.
Yeah.
Wait, why an Australian bat? Is it big?
I don't know. I just really feel like monsters in Australia. So I don't know. I might have just made that up. I think I saw one time it was like a bat just hanging out outside somebody's house in Australia. So I just said that.
I looked up Australian cryptids, and apparently there's a Yowie, which is their version of a Bigfoot.
Yeah. What about a flying fox? You know, like a mega bat.
A flying fox? That'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, something insane, some random animal like that. But I think the transformation is going to actually be cool. It's not going to be.
Oh, yeah. Black. I mean, like, we can come up with all these different ones, but I feel like Oda's going to make it look good in the series, right? Like, imagine the yokai and just think about, like, all the depictions you've seen of them before One Piece. It's like, yeah, they look nothing alike in a way. Like, Oda's going to have fun. Like, whether this guy's, like, you know, the Fenrir thing we've been talking about, whether he's a griffin or an Australian bat, like, I think he's going to look awesome.
I'm just ready to see what they want to do. I think I'm also ready to see like some reactions from like around the world a little bit, like what's going on. I feel like we're supposed to get the cover story this week, probably. Because the Frankie thing, you feel like that was planned, or that was just like we got to do it before Jump Festa.
Yeah,
I mean, because Jump Festa is gonna come out before the chapter's officially out, I guess, right?
It should come out around the same time. I believe.
Same time, yeah.
Yeah, Jump Festa is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. One Piece releases on Sunday, so
Sundays, right? Yeah. So so like it's kind of like coinciding, which is just it's tough. It's tough, and I'm just like, dang, like they all got to retire one day. So
yeah, dude, they've been here for 25 years at this point.
Yeah, and we've been talking about his, you know. What's his name? Kazuki. What's his name? Remember his name? Yaoi? Yeah. So for him, you know, he's been struggling for a little while. So now he gets some rest.
Let the man rest, bro. He's like under 80 pounds or something. That guy's, he's worse for wear.
Small.
He definitely needs like a retirement plan.
Yeah. Wait, have you seen Look Back?
Oh, yeah, I saw Look Back.
Yeah, I watched it last night.
Ooh, did you like it? You liked it.
Yeah,
40 minutes, man. You can't go wrong with Look Back.
I liked it. It was short, sweet, good story. You really can't go wrong. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time just, you know, seeing the
beautifully animated.
Yeah, great animation, the obsession over just like growing and moving forward. It's just Look Back was great.
Yeah, on Amazon Prime for free, just like Red One. The movie from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
It's crazy how a lot of these things have become like embedded in, you know, the stuff we already pay for. I saw that they're going to be a Shonen Jump collab with Netflix to combine accounts. Yeah, so you're going to be able to combine accounts or something like that.
Really?
With Shonen Jump and Netflix, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Netflix and Shonen Jump team up with a special deal. Netflix is all in on the anime game, with a lot of anime movies airing on Netflix right away.
That's really dope. That's going to get, I think that should get more people into it, right? Where it's just like, you already have Netflix, why not just get like Crunchyroll or something? Like, I thought that was dope. So
I feel like anime is becoming more mainstream, which is a good thing, right? Like, it's more acceptable to watch anime nowadays than it was like 15, 20 years ago.
No, I think it's definitely a great thing. Anime becoming more mainstream. I can see like more cult followers kind of like, you know, trying to keep people out and trying to say, yo, this is not you haven't been here from the beginning, then you don't deserve. It's just like,
if you weren't bullied, then you're not a real anime fan.
Like, you're not a real anime fan, you know? But I think it's amazing that anime is kind of blowing up in popularity and people are kind of becoming more aware. I think it's unfortunate because it's becoming more popular. It's probably going to be infected by some of the worst people that just want to take advantage of anime and,
Oh God, yeah.
use it for its resources. And so, but it's great. It's great. I would never like stand in the way or stop somebody from like enjoying One Piece.
You would never turn back the dial and make anime a niche again.
No, then things become too tedious. So like, no.
Yeah,
good.
I feel that.
It's good. I'm here for it. I'm here for it for sure.
So now that you finished Apothecary Diaries, what are you watching now?
Breaking Bad. Watch Breaking Bad. JoJo, Attack on Titan. And of course, Dragon Ball.
Nice.
Yeah, watching Attack on Titan because I never finished it. So we watched from episode 1. Now we're on season 3.
So you're watching like all the most popular animes out there.
Yeah, Bleach is probably next. We gotta get Bleach.
Wait. Have you ever watched Bleach?
I have.
Okay. Are you gonna start from episode 1, or are you gonna like start like during the 1,000-Year Blood War?
Episode 1.
Episode 1, really?
Episode 1. Skipping filler though.
What? Well, there's some filler you should watch. There's some good filler arcs in there.
I think for the most part, just skipping filler. But like, the good ones we watch, like is it the Bounty?
Bount is the one you want to skip notoriously.
Where is the one where like you had to fight the versus Zanpakuto one? I like that one.
Yeah. The Zanpakuto invasion arc is great.
Yeah.
Same with the Gote 13 arc where they create clones of everybody, which is kind of relevant to this chapter. Literally like a clone of Shanks.
Is that a possibility?
Clone of Shanks?
Clone, yeah, as opposed to sibling.
Clone, twin brother. I feel like you end up with the same result because it's kind of the same thing, right? Clone or twin. I mean, identical twin like this. I think the clone theory doesn't look bad because they're so one-to-one. I mean, the voice is the same. They got if this is 907, this is the same voice actor.
That's what I'm saying. That's why clone makes more sense. But it's hard to trace because the person that would be, involved in that would be Vegapunk, no?
Yeah, I think Vegapunk would have been the person who created him, right? Because Vegapunk made Stussy, and then he sold Stussy off to the world government. So maybe this is like the second clone that he gave to them. But also, like, there is a real chance that maybe Garling and Saturn cooked this guy up. Because Saturn was a scientist, and then Garling is the new warrior god of scientific defense. Like, at first, it could just be a title, right? Maybe, Saturn lost the title, give it to Garling. But what if Garling actually is a scientist and that's why he got it? Like, he also meets, like, the prerequisites. Like, that could be the case. That's a possibility. Garling doesn't seem like a science guy, though, but...
I'm not mad at it. I guess I'm just trying to think of, like, the ways the cloning would be possible. How would that work out? Oda can play with so many things in regards to for Garland, but if he's just a clone, because it's like, bro, like I said, it's identical.
And then have you seen the theories that this is Bonnie's dad?
No, I haven't seen that because didn't Bonnie as a boy look like Shanks?
Yeah, Bonnie as a boy, gender bent by Oda, looks like Shanks. So that's why, like, maybe Bonnie's a Garland. So like, this could be her dad, man.
I had said that we're gonna see Bonnie's dad because the dad is who came for her mom.
Yeah,
and it could be a God Knight. It being this guy, I don't know. So what about the girl being Ginny?
I don't think the girl is Ginny. The hair, in my opinion, doesn't match up. I really do see Lilith more than anything. I think this is a brand new character, by the way, but I could see the Lilith one, and that's because like we had that weird thing with God Valley, where we saw one character, the Man Meyer girl, and she had like the same freckles and the same face shape and tongue as York, but we just didn't see the eyes. So I was like, wait, like, did Vegapunk base York off of the Man Meyer girl? Which is a theory that's kind of like, sitting in the clouds right now. But if that's the case, I mean, this could be another instance of a satellite looking like a Holy Knight. Or looking like a Celestial Dragon. Like, maybe Lilith is based on this girl. There could be some differences, right? Like, people are saying the eyes are different. But, I mean, maybe that's, like, the difference there. Like, maybe that's why we didn't see the Man Meyer girl, because the eyes are also different.
You see, this chapters make you ask a lot more questions about everything, about like how you perceive them, what you perceive. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's one of those ones. I can't wait for next week.
Yeah. I mean, even Saul, right? Like Saul looks at Lilith and he's like, wait, like, why'd you pick a woman? Like why this girl? Like, I feel like maybe this is the answer. Like maybe Vegapunk just based all of the satellites, or at least the satellite women, on Celestial Dragon women. I don't know why he'd do that. Maybe he's a gooner. I mean, that's fair. Maybe he saw them and thought they were beautiful. That could be it. Don't blame him. But yeah, I think there's something here, man.
Yeah.
Like maybe all the Holy Knights kind of look like people we know.
That'd be nice. That'd be really interesting. If they're just like cloning other people and this is the project.
Yeah. The defenders of the Holy Land.
That'd be crazy.
Bro.
Kizaru walk out as a clone. I don't know.
The funniest part is that with all these new mysteries and all these new questions, we have no idea still who the man off the coast of Elbaf is. It's still a mystery. Like, is that a Holy Knight? Like, is he the one who summoned them, or is it just like a third party on Elbaf?
Maybe he could be the one. He could be the one, but like obviously he's going to be important at some point in Elbaf. We just got to wait and see. But like if he's the one that summoned them, when
he said, "Come on," then what if he was talking about these guys? Like, hey, bring it on, Holy Knights! I'm here. I'm waiting for you.
So he knew he was about to teleport. He already knew.
It's like, where are you, Stabs?
2-day future sight.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know, bro. Like, this whole thing threw us for a loop.
This story's gone completely different than I thought at this point. It's like, what?
Yeah, and then the magic circle, bro. Like, man.
Summoning yourself, people say this could be like how Shanks traveled and got around. Because Shanks used to just be appearing everywhere.
He's just teleporting. I mean, I feel like this would be so noticeable, though. Like,
I guess because of the thunderclap and like it feels like the hockey, and it's like, can you make it a bit more,
maybe
quiet? I don't know. Like maybe you don't do it like right in front of people. You like land like,
that'd be a crazy rumor, though, right? I feel like we would have heard about that. Like, hey, whenever Shanks shows up, satanic things happen, right? Like a circle, lightning, fire. Like, my God, like what the hell is this?
But he shows up far out enough, so like the boat is still working, But it's he just sails it in, but they just think it's a regular sail. Like, yo, that's a 3-day trip. You got here in 10 hours. Like, well,
how's that even possible? I mean, there's also like the big question of like, how'd they get here, right? Like, do you think they have a ship off the coast? Kind of like how Saturn was docked off of Egghead and then he teleported in. Because I guess you could teleport like within a certain range, but
you can't teleport to Hachinosu.
Yeah, it's too much.
Like
a little bit too much.
Like, what do you think the teleportation like limit is? Because basically all that Van Augur could teleport to is like to the end of the island.
Yeah, to like the end or like the middle, something like that.
Yeah, like he can even teleport to another island. So,
but he also said he didn't master it yet, though. Like I'm assuming he ate it like last week or something.
Yeah, but you think mastering gets to teleport to another island? I
think so. Maybe it's like instant transmission out of Dragon Ball, right? He's got to train it up with the Yardrats for a little bit.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
Yardrats.
Yeah, that's what they're called, right?
Ooh.
The people that taught Goku instant transmission.
Oh,
yeah, Yardrats. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, those pink losers.
Dang.
I didn't like them, man.
I mean,
they're short, stubby, and bald, and they got like freckles on their head.
I remember the name. I don't remember what they look like because I'm in like Dragon Ball Z is like a blur to me, so I can't wait to rewatch that. Dragon Ball I'm still rewatching as well, so I can't wait to rewatch that.
It's not like freckles; it's more like giant moles on their head. They got a crazy design. But yeah, like man with burn scars, man. I think it's this guy.
Stabs.
Yeah, I think it might be Stabs. I think that's why they're hiding like the other side of his face.
I think it could be him, but thought process it for a second. If it is Stabs, it's been hiding the poneglyph and all this different stuff. So like he's been employed by the world government to do so. Is it something that they don't know about? Is this a personal mission? Like, what do you think?
I think they know. And I think this might even be a reason why Kid has been so gung-ho after Shanks. Wrapping it back around to your favorite character in the series, I think this might have been why Kid is always after Shanks, because we don't know why, right?
Like Kid, I don't like Kid like that.
The Apu Hawkins team up, it made no sense. Like, why go after Shanks, right? Kaido at least had a poneglyph. Kaido at least had Smile and all these other things, but Shanks doesn't have anything. Like, why go after him?
Well, I think Shanks had something.
I think he had the poneglyph.
Kid sauce,
Oh, I see.
He's like, nah. He walks around with a smug look. He doesn't care about life. I hate this
guy.
Gotta take this guy out, man.
Or maybe a kid thinks there's only room for one red-haired captain out there. Yeah, like after Shanks goes down, he's not going to be Captain Kid anymore. He's going to be red-haired Kid.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think it'd be great for Kid like redemption, but it's just like Kid, just stay out of this right now. The big boys are playing.
I don't know, man. Like if Kid wants revenge, don't you think this guy's a good replacement?
I mean, yeah, but like it's not gonna feel the same knowing it's not Shanks, you know? Or maybe he never knows. He just attacks.
And it's hard because it's like, you know, Stabs, he's a precious character, right? Like so many good matchups could come out of this. Do we want to give this to Kid?
Yeah. Well, Kid got to come back first.
Yeah, we have to know he's alive. Is he breathing even?
Yeah, he got to come back first. Once he's back, then we can speculate. It's coming. It's coming, though. It's coming.
And then there was always that weird thing, right? People were making fun of it when it was first shown, but it was when we learned that Kid lost his arm to Shanks, but he didn't even see Shanks.
Unfortunate.
Remember that? They were like, oh, like, yeah, he never even got to see the boss. It's like, wait a minute. What if that's because he would have known that it's not Stabs? Like, maybe the person Kid was looking for was Stabs all along. Because Kid did have, like, information about the burn scarred guy, right? And he's like, they did say they have no leads, but they at least knew about him. And maybe that's Stabs. And that's, like, one of the main things as to why, like, Kid has always been after him. Because he thinks he has the final poneglyph that he's looking for. Minus Zoe, of course, if he has Zoe. That's still up for debate, but...
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it feels like an elaborate scheme. I don't know.
It is an elaborate scheme. I mean, then plus, like, this is a stretch. This is a hella stretch. But Black Cloaks, man, Black Ship.
I don't necessarily hate it.
A lot of theories, brother.
A lot. This chapter, this is what it does. There's even more that I want to sit down and think about, because it's like... This could go down a very deep rabbit hole, you know?
Yeah, it's like a communal glory hole fest. Like, there's so many different options to go down. You got Stabs, you got the female Holy Knight, you got Ripley, you got the Owl Library mystery, Vegapunk's alive, Kuma's alive. Like, you got so many different routes here. Like, which one are you going to go in?
I don't want him to do this, but you can have Luffy literally meet Shanks and, like, play with that, and you know, then not have Luffy meet the actual Shanks, which
that'd be fun.
Suck. That would suck,
dude.
Bro. Like,
it's so good. I mean, I'm kind of imagining it right now, right? Like Colin, for example, that kid here on Elbaf, he really wanted to meet Shanks and join the crew. Like, imagine he runs into this guy, and then, dude, this guy, like, you know, slaps him, cuts him. That'd be so cool. And then Dory and Brogy are friends with Shanks, dude. If they see this guy and this guy like beats him up, that'd be so fun.
It's like, dude.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
He looks like Shanks, but what's going on? Like they're fooled for like a minute.
Yeah.
They like drop their guard just for a second, and then this guy like beats them up.
Are they as dumb as Chopper?
What's up?
Are they as dumb as Chopper? You know, Chopper.
Oh, the Giants? Yeah. Come on, dude.
Chopper mistook the fake Straw Hats for the real ones.
Yeah, he thought Robin got kidnapped, and it's like that like 2 foot tall Robin too. Yeah, Chopper's not the brightest out there, and I don't think these Giants are that bright either, right? Like they just got a school 20 years ago. My God.
They started learning.
Yeah, they just started learning, man. Like they don't know. Like if they see this guy, they're gonna think that Shanks just regrew his arm. Like, do they know about medicine? I don't know, man. Gerd is the ship doctor, but she might be the only doctor on Elbaf.
Yeah, I don't know. That's hilarious. They just started learning.
That's how it is. Apparently, Toei announced 2 movies are in the works and should release in the next year and a half.
And one's a re-release of Film Red.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh, wait. They could name it Film Red 1.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Bring it back to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You can't escape him, dude. We gotta pump out Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson whenever we can. We love that guy. We love that guy over here.
I really think you love The Rock more than anybody that I know.
He's like one of the better actors out there.
Is he?
Yeah, he's up there with like Adam Sandler and the rest.
Adam Sandler's like behind like the guys like Jim Carrey and stuff, but it's okay.
I'm not a big Jim Carrey fan.
I remember you told me that.
I think. What has Jim Carrey been doing recently, man? Like he's not making movies anymore.
Sonic?
Yeah, just Sonic though. Like that's it. Wait, is he Sonic or is he like a?
He's Dr. Eggman.
Oh, he's Dr. Eggman. Oh.
And he's playing another role in Sonic too.
Yeah, I didn't know, man. I don't watch the Sonic movies. I need to watch them.
Yeah, man. Jim Carrey's him, Sai.
No, like look at the list of movies, man. Nobody's hiring Jim Carrey in 2024 minus Sonic.
Wow. That you know what that is? You know what that is?
What?
That's hate.
It's not hate. I mean, it's like factual. Like nobody's hiring him minus Sonic.
I think Jim Carrey is like, it's not about hiring, it's about what he chooses to do, you know, like he's a legend. So he's playing two characters in the movie. That's how good he is. I don't know if you ever seen Lemony Snicket, Series of Unfortunate Events.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
You just hate Jim Carrey.
No, I liked him in The Truman Show. I thought The Truman Show was pretty cool.
Okay, what about The Mask?
I didn't like them. I don't like the concept of The Mask. So I wasn't a big fan of it.
It's so fun.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think it was because like as a kid, you like, have you read
You're
Goosebumps
terrified?
or like watch Goosebumps?
I've seen them before.
There's like one chapter of the book where it's like, oh, like they put on a mask and they can't take it off. So I was like, oh no, that was kind of scary. So when I saw Jim Carrey's The Mask, I was like, oh god, like he can't take it off. He changes personalities. That's horrifying.
I like The Mask. Liar Liar.
Never watched Liar Liar.
What? That's crazy.
How is that crazy?
Because these are classics.
I've never heard of Liar Liar. I've seen a Yes Man. Yes Man was good.
Okay.
From Jim Carrey. Wait, he was in Kick-Ass? Who is he in Kick-Ass? Oh, he's in Kick-Ass 2, but not Kick-Ass 1. So I guess he was just like a villain or something.
Me, Myself, and Irene.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah, you're just not a Jim Carrey fan, you know. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Yeah, I've watched that. I don't like Pet Detectives.
Dumb and Dumber.
I watched Dumb and Dumber. Although, yeah, that is Jim Carrey. Damn. For some reason, I thought that was Adam Sandler.
What about How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
I watched that. I'm not a big Grinch fan.
Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, I'm not a big Bruce Almighty fan.
Fun with Dick and Jane.
No, I never watched that one. See, like, I'm 50-50. Oh, wait. He's Horton Hears a Who? He's the elephant?
Is he?
Wait. No, he's in the movie, but I don't think he's the elephant. I think the elephant's a girl. Wait, no. The elephant's
He's
a guy.
Horton.
No, it is
He's
Jim
Horton.
Carrey. It is Jim Carrey.
He's Horton.
Yeah, he's Horton. Damn.
Yeah, it's time. I think people are gonna say it's time for you to put some respect on Jim Carrey's name, bro.
If you had to put them in a ring, though, Jim Carrey, Adam Sandler, I think Adam Sandler wins.
No shot.
Yeah, Adam Sandler wins, bro.
He's gonna wear big clothing with shorts, and he's gonna lose.
How's it a bad thing? He's gonna be like Treble, man. Right? He's gonna be like Treble. You hit him, and you're like, oh, I got him. And then he's like, nope, you hit part of my shirt. My real body's over here.
If you use Treble as an example, you've already lost. Treble is your comparison, it's over. But like, I don't want to play and act like, you know, Adam Sandler doesn't have like his movies like The Waterboy and Big Daddy and Little Nicky, you know. Click, Grown Ups 2.
Oh, he was in Pixel. Spaceman, that's a good movie. That's on Netflix. Murder Mystery, my God.
Yeah, he's fine. He's not Jim Carrey, but he's good.
He's like a different dimension Jim Carrey. I feel like if Jim Carrey had a brother, it would be Adam Sandler.
I think if Jim Carrey was like less funny.
No. The only bad movie that Adam Sandler's been in is Jack and Jill. And that's because he played like every character.
Thought he was Eddie Murphy, huh?
Yeah. I mean, even when Eddie Murphy does it, it's like, oh, God. Was it like the Medea movies? Or is it
it's Tyler Perry. He's like, yeah, didn't Eddie Murphy do all those Medea movies? Yeah. Didn't Eddie Murphy do the Big Mama's House? Yeah. He did like Bad Boys and stuff, right? Like,
he did Bad Boys, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, what movie is it?
Norbit, Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Eddie Murphy. What happened to him? Where is he in 2024?
He made a movie with the dude that was in that Leonardo DiCaprio movie about him being an investor and doing drugs.
Wolf of Wall Street? Yeah.
Yeah. What's the fat? He's not fat anymore.
Oh, he had a movie this year. Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, 3, right? Or 4?
Yeah. I think
Beverly Hills Cop, and he did another movie the previous year, like about with Jonah Hill. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at his movies right now. He did a Haunted House or Haunted Mansion back in the day. That was good.
What about Shrek?
Shrek is good too. I love all the Shrek movies. They're making a Shrek 5. 2026 is the release date. You see that?
Makes sense. It's still making money. I didn't see that, but it's still making money. So
are you gonna watch it? Do you like Shrek?
I went to a re-release of Shrek 2 in theaters. So
really?
yeah.
Why? Okay. Why do you like re-releases?
It's an opportunity to go back to the theater and enjoy a movie that you really like with like-minded people, and people get to. It's like the atmosphere is what you enjoy. You know, it's like people are laughing at the jokes again, and it's just exuberant, and it's just a great time.
I feel that. I watched my first re-release earlier this year, so I can kind of understand that.
Release of what?
Twilight. My wife wanted to watch it.
I'll put this on her.
She wanted to watch it. It was a Twilight night. They passed out free drinks, and I was like, fair enough.
She wanted to watch it.
It was fun.
Did you?
I actually don't mind Twilight. I didn't read the books, but like I remember like watching the movies with the fondness because I had a huge celebrity crush on Kristen Stewart. So I was like, yeah, like I'm down for it, man.
I like Twilight. I've never done a rewatch. I do enjoy Twilight.
Yeah.
I would say initially it started with like my girlfriend wanted me to watch it.
Yeah.
Girlfriend at the time. And then eventually I locked in, man. And
you watched all of them?
Kind of became my thing. Well, yeah, all of them.
Dude, the final fight's kind of funny because it's like they go through all this and people are dying left and right, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's a vision."
Is that Breaking Dawn 2?
Yeah.
Good movie. Good
How
fight
would you
scene.
feel if that's what One Piece's final war is like? Like imagine we get the final war, everybody shows up, you know, we got Luffy, Kid, Joy Boy came back to life, Roger and Ace are there too, right beside Luffy. You got, you know, Kuina there with Zoro, and they're all ready to fight. And then people are dying left and right. Usopp dies, Zoro dies, Sanji gives his life for Luffy. Luffy finally beats Emu, and then we get like a little flash, and it's like, hey, it's over.
It's all Katakuri.
Yeah,
he's been seeing it the entire time.
Yeah, Katakuri saw it, and he like projected it to Emu, and Emu's like, so we lose this battle?
And then Emu gets sucked up to space and go chill with NL.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the final war.
Katakuri is like the hero.
Yeah, Katakuri saved the day. He stopped people from dying needlessly. Would you be mad if One Piece did that, though? Like, everything was a vision.
If everything? Like, from, like, chapter 1?
Yeah, maybe Luffy died to the Sea King, the Lord of the Coast, and this is all Luffy's imagination. It's like the thing people said with The Walking Dead, right? Like, Rick Grimes is still in the hospital bed. Zombies they don't exist. He's gonna wake up, and his family's gonna be right there.
I've never seen The Walking Dead.
Oh, really?
No.
I was about to say it's a show you should watch on stream, but I don't know.
It's a zombie show, right?
Yeah, there's like 12 seasons, bro, and like 2-3 spin-offs. That's a lot.
Makes sense. I've always heard about it, but it was just like I never really.
Yeah, it falls off after like season 8, which is the sad part. They're still going.
I mean, that's 8 seasons, though. You know.
Yeah, it's still 8 seasons. I don't know if you want to watch it, but
it's like Grey's Anatomy. You know. It's
yeah.
Just, you know, who cares that everyone's having sex with everyone and everyone's pregnant or married to everyone and stuff.
I feel like
it's drama.
The reason why The Walking Dead falls off, I'm not going to spoil it, but like I just think they kill too many people off. It's like the opposite effect of One Piece. They kill too many people. Like a lot of fan favorite characters just keep on going, and people are like, "Bro, I've had enough."
I'm with that. Like I said, that's why sometimes I'm critical. Not critical. I want people to think about it a little more when they talk about Oda and just killing characters. But it's just like that's like that's why Oda doesn't do it. It should be a permanent thing, a permanent decision. But Oda's like, ha. Well, my friend, I have news for you.
He's still here. You thought Ace was dead? You fool! Like, Ace is gonna show up in the final war.
I miss Kuma so much. She's like,
yeah.
Listen, don't worry about it. He'll be back.
There was an interview with Oda. He's talked about death in One Piece many times, but he said one of the reasons why he doesn't like killing them is one, for the final party, but two, he said there's so many characters and there's so many people that different people like as well. Like, you know, some people like the show only for Kuma. Some people like the show only for Shanks. And it's like, he doesn't want to let go of those characters.
I'm not mad at it.
He doesn't want to disappoint those, the people who are fans.
I think if we can get like a nice teaser like this, like this recent chapter, man, like the next chapter, if they focus up, Should be good.
You think it's gonna be good?
Should be good. I think so.
You said it's about time we get like reactions from around the world. Do you think that's what we're gonna do next? First chapter of the year, technically, or do you think we're gonna stay locked in on Elbaf?
We're gonna stay locked in. We're gonna stay locked in. If it's a reaction,
it doesn't have to be reaction. It could just be like updates, right? Like Cross Guild, Dragon, the other Holy Knights. Maybe we see more Holy Knights. Got to see what those guys are doing.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'd like to see what Dofi and S Flamingo doing. See that?
Yeah, fellow Celestial Dragons.
Yeah, my guys. But I think next chapter is gonna be heat.
Oh yeah, dude. Elbaf definitely bumped itself up with this. I think what we were missing was like a main villain, right? Like we had Loki, but it was like questionable. What's up?
Elbaf already better than Wano?
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
I'm joking,
dude.
I'm joking.
You were reading it weekly at that point too. Like, bro, the beginning of Wano wasn't my favorite per se, and it's not like a thing where I'm looking back at it, but like, you know, I remember reading it weekly. There was a couple of chapters where I just didn't read the chapter. I was like, I'll just wait for it to build up. Like, it took a while. I didn't care for the initial characters per se enough. Whereas here in Elbaf, I feel like I have cared. Like, I like Roto, man. Roto's a lot of fun. Like, Roto is Elbaf's version of I was about to say Ushijima, like the sumo wrestler guy. You know, Batman
from Windbreaker.
Dude, Windbreaker, man. That I was looking through the 2025 anime list, bro. Windbreaker's getting a second season? What? Out of every anime, they said we're gonna do part 1 of Windbreakers and then do part 2 in 2025. That's crazy.
That's fantastic. Shout out to Windbreaker.
Don't watch it.
One of the shows that Sai sleeps on, but
it's not good.
It's actually really good.
It's not good.
Listen, I know it doesn't go boom boom pow. There's no transformations, you know. There's no just freaking chess geniuses in there and stuff like that. But you know what it has? It has kicking.
High schoolers.
The only thing that bothers me with Windbreaker is like my immersion. It's like, bro, they're never in school, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
like just,
the whole thing is that they're part of Bofurun Academy. It's like, bro, they're not. They're never there. They're not learning anything.
They don't learn anything. Like, they leave school when they want to. It's just, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, 2025 is going to be a fun year, man. Between Windbreaker Season 2, So I Can Make Fun of You, we got Solo Leveling Season 2, One Punch Man Season 3, Sakamoto Days, Apothecary Diaries, which is our favorite. Demon Slayer is going to be releasing their first, Infinity Castle movie.
Finally, because hopefully something happens in this one, because the last season was... Whoa.
The last season was just set up. They took like 2 chapters in the manga and made it a whole season. They're going down the movie route.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Your favorite show, Dr. Stone's also getting another season.
I've only seen season 1. What's time? That's season 3 he's about to get?
I think so. I haven't watched Dr. Stone.
How about they bring Prison School back, you know?
Bro, they're never going to do that, man. You really like Prison School, huh? You watch the uncensored version, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the only way to do it.
I remember watching that on, I think, Crunchyroll, and I was so shocked. I saw nipples, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Crunchyroll, they don't have it uncensored anymore on the Crunchyroll, but like now it's censored, so I had to pull it from like this other site, and you know, that's the only way. You like, if you're gonna watch Prison School, you gotta watch it like bareback. You know, you can't use a condom.
Yeah, I remember when it first aired, like it was all censored, like, you know, the white bars and everything, and I was like, what's going on?
Yeah,
but I feel like it's fun because you let the imagination run wild.
I suppose. But it's just like, you know, it's just even better seeing it, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. But hey, again, thank you, Brago, for being here. Really appreciate it, brother. You have a good one. Like I said, you guys know where to check him out, right? He's going to have a Stabs video coming up pretty soon, I bet. You know, Brago loves Stabs. He loves Kid. The matchup video is coming out pretty soon. And yeah, stay tuned for that. And we'll catch you guys next week. We'll catch you guys next week. Penetration out.